Very good. If we look at our PowerPoint, we had a person with a certain number of fields and attributes, and we have managed so far to input the data for that person. We also had a PhD student who was a child of the person with more fields and attributes, and the same applies for a PhD student. They also have input data just like their fathers, but they have extra parameters, 3 of them, in addition to the parameters of their fathers. We have managed to calculate the final mark and the total salary for the PhD student and for the PhD examiner, respectively. Now, if you look at these two, the first one is input, the second one is processing. Where are we going? We are going to IPO. I is for input, P is for processing. Again, here we have input, and then we need processing. That was total salary. What is missing now? In IPO, once we have IP, the missing part is O, which is the report. What do you display on the screen? That is your report. So in this part, we are going to show how to compute the content of the report, starting with the father, then the 2 children. Let's start with the father. What will we put in the report of the father? The father only had a first name, a surname, an ID number, and a birth date. That's all the father can put on his report. But the children will have to put more. They will have to put their final mark, their internal examiner mark, the external examiner mark, while the examiner himself will have to put his salary, how many hours did he work, and then the hourly rate. Now, let's start with the father for the report. I'm going to Visual Studio, then student. I now have virtual. Why do I say virtual for this report? Let me go back to the PowerPoint. The father has a report with no parameter. Every child also have a report with no parameter. So both the father and the children have exactly the same profile. That is why we need to use the keyword virtual for the father, but then we'll use the keyword override for the children.